So it turned out that that coffee shop actually did not get its shipment of decaf coffee, so I had to drive somewhere else, and then I got stuck in this crazy little traffic jam with construction. So now it's a little dark, so I hope that this movie still works. But I wanted to at least get in a couple more oils before it gets too dark and before I get my coffee and go home. So I thought I might just chat with you a little bit about Thieves. Like I've commented on a few times, Thieves is the reason why I signed up for Young Living, and one of my favorite oils ever. It's been so incredibly practical for our family. We really struggled with a lot of illness when we moved to Houston, and I've heard people say that Houston is one of the sickest cities, and I don't know if that's true or not, but we do have a lot of people going in and out of this mega city, and there just seems to always be germs. And then my son, who just turned 4, has an autoimmune issue, and so when he would pick up even the tiniest little germ, it would turn into a huge thing where, you know, we'd be up in the middle of the night. Should we take him to the ER? Can he breathe? I mean, it was just a awful thing. So I was really excited to learn about Thieves and how the blend just has several, and you know, now like I realized I didn't bring this one. I thought I brought it, but I guess I put it on my counter and walked out without it. So I can't read everything. I'm gonna forget something. I'll just maybe type it in. Yeah, I'll just type it in when I post this, everything that's in Thieves. But it's this amazing blend of very powerful oils that the story is, the legend, that a long time ago thieves would come and they would steal things. I think it was like during the plague or something. I don't know. Anyway, they would never get the illness that all the other people had around them, and it's because they would use these specific plants that would help protect them. So I don't know if that's a true story or not. Maybe you'll know that story and you can message or let me know in comments if it's true or not. But the deal is, it's a very powerful oil, and it's so immune boosting, it's so immune strengthening, and it's really helped protect our family. It's actually been quite amazing the past few years to see how, you know, we really haven't done that much different. You know, yeah, we just really haven't, besides taking our Thieves and diffusing it throughout the day and in the evening, and applying it to our feet. And I take it orally. My husband does. You know, and we've I guess been a little extra careful, you know, because my son has his sicknesses, so we try to be extra careful where we go during sickness season. But really the main change has been using Thieves and other oils in our home. It's just, you know, we always, when, at least how I grew up and how I think so many of us often think, is when we get sick, oh no, now we have to stop eating ice cream and try not to eat too much sugar because we know that lowers our immune system, and sleep well, you know, and we just try to do a couple things maybe that will help us fight in the sickness and try to kind of overpower it. But being a part of Young Living has helped me understand, yes, once you're sick, you can take certain oils that can help boost your immune system, but really getting a more of an understanding that throughout life we need to be keeping our immune system strong through various things, one of them oils. Then it builds us up so that when we go into germ season, or when we get on an airplane and are around all kinds of crazy things from all over, our body is so much more prepared to be able to handle that stuff that comes at us. So Thieves is one of those things that helps us be prepared to do that. Let's see, another oil, Valor. Valor is another great blend. Both Valor and Thieves are only Young Living blends. They're very special to just Young Living. Valor is probably my third favorite oil. We use this one all the time as well. Now the story about this one, which I believe is true, is that long ago, when an ancient army, and now that I'm saying this, I can't remember if it was Greeks or Romans or what, but they would actually put the ingredients of this oil on as they would go into battle, and that would help them with their feelings of bravery, because remember I talked with you about the limbic system, how it actually impacts your emotions. and your moods. And so they would wear that as they go into battle. And I found that in our family, we can wear that into battle as well. So we call it our bravery oil. And, you know, even last week when my parents were in town and then they left, I knew it was going to be a really hard morning saying bye-bye to, we call them Nanny, Nanny and Babu. My son, who's 7, named them that when he was a little tiny guy. So we were saying bye-bye to Nanny and Babu and people were feeling super sad and weepy. And so I just walked around. I have a roller blend of it. And I just was like putting it on everybody's heads and the back of their neck. And I'm just helping them breathe it in, like I'd put it up on their nose. And you can buy it in a roller blend or also just as a normal oil. And I believe that really helped them. So we use that when we're going somewhere, you know, just somewhere maybe the kids haven't been before, or when they're doing a new project, or when they're getting discouraged with school, or, you know, some people that wear that as they prepare to go to do their sports things. It's also just very uplifting. I use that every morning, just kind of like, okay, Lord, help me face the day with whatever you have for me. And, you know, before all 5 of my kids start waking up, I just kind of get that on, and it helps me be brave for whatever God has for me today. And during, like, halfway through the day, I normally come back to my bathroom and put some more on, or I've heard even just like putting it on top of your head right here can be so helpful. And I give that to my son when he goes to the doctor. I put that around him. That just kind of strengthen his spirit as he goes in to face some hard stuff. And it's also great because of how it impacts the body, that like if you go to the chiropractor, putting it on before, like around here maybe, before you go to the chiropractor can be helpful. People call it like the chiropractor oil. It helps prepare your body for a chiropractic adjustment. And then you know, recently, I'm always learning things. Recently I learned that it's really helpful for sleep, but I had no idea that it was. So I've been, now we sometimes we'll diffuse that for sleep, and my mom just swears by it. She uses that in the evenings when she goes to bed. And so I've noticed that I'll put that on for my kids, and it just seems to give them such a peacefulness as they fall asleep. So I think it's getting too dark, so I'll stop there, and then I'll just pick up tomorrow with the rest of the oils in the premium starter kit.